All right. Welcome once again to Sin Bin Stream. Tonight we have NHL hockey action. The Los Angeles Kings in Sunrise, Florida to take on the Florida Panthers, the two-time defending champion of the Stanley Cup, Florida Panthers. All right, sorry. Trying to fix the King sweatshirt. All right, Forsberg in the net for the Kings as Kemper left the game Monday due to injury. And it looks like Byfield is back. I think he was out with an illness, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see who starts, either Bobrovsky or Tarasov. But Forsberg is 4-3-3 on the record, 2.82 goals against, 8.93 save percentage, and one shutout. And then Bobrovsky with 3 shutouts, Tarasov with none. Hello, Zane. How are you? Thanks for checking in. Hope you're having a great, what do we got? Wednesday? Forgetting what day it is. We'll keep an eye on the other games tonight. Gracie, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And again, Wednesday. Tomorrow night we'll be back with doubleheader. No doubleheader tonight. TNT, True TV, HBO Max have the Devils Golden Knights. I don't have access to it. All right, Kings. And then tomorrow night, hello, Zane. Unless you're saying hello to, yeah. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? I am not prepared. Tree is up. Just haven't plugged it in yet. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, we're good. Let's see who the other goalie is. I'm assuming it's Bobrovsky. This is game 2 of the 2-game season series lead. Panthers won 5-2 in LA November 6th over the Kings. So it is Tarasov. Okay. Bobrovsky is the backup tonight. Still no Dano for the Kings. I believe he might be out with an illness. Malat played Monday, I think. Moverare, the other scratch. Sabrango and Studnicka are the scratches for Florida. Yeah, I think if I get, I don't want to 100% commit to the game because my son has a a basketball tournament Saturday, so I'll know more Saturday night for Packers Bears, if he's going to have, further games on Sunday. So if I get to home for 6, it'll be Sabres, Devils. I have Tarasov 3.51 record, 2.84, 903 save percentage, no shutouts. A shutout for Forsberg, 4.33, 2.82 goals against, 8.93 save. So if I get home by 6, I will do the Sabres. Hello, Dan C. Thank you. I will do the. I'm sorry, my brain. Sabres, Devils, and if I don't make it back, I'll have to do in time. I'll have to do. I think it's Knights, Oilers, Knights, or Knights Oilers. I think it's Knights Oilers, but all right, underway. Panthers in red going right to left. Kings in white going left to right. Underway from Sunrise, Florida. My bad. Puck is in the far boards. Byfield makes a pass off the near boards to Clark, and he has to dump it in from the blue line. Very low camera angle, although I do like being closer to the ice, I guess. Doughty just shattered a stick, or somebody lost it. Doughty takes it behind the Kings net, skates it out, and sends a pass ahead. Dumped in behind the Florida net, behind, again, I forgot his name already, Tarasov. LaFerriere into the near circle, behind the Florida net, wraparound failed to go in, and the Panthers send it over the blue line and dump it in. Doughty sent it behind the net to Anderson, and it's sent out by Kopitar. Races on by LaFerriere. He wins the race, gets the puck to the blue line, pass to CC, blast, and a glove save by Tarasov, and he hangs on at 18:35. Should be the first shot on goal for either team. Oh, shoot, I need to mute this so I can get the goal horn sound too. And the end of period horn. All right, there we go. That's fixed. Face off, and the Panthers win it. And let's see. Skated out over the red line, dumped into the far corner, picked up by Samoskevich, and the puck went off the netting at 18:20 in the near corner, I believe. Yeah. We're doing the Kings broadcast right now. 10-3-5 road record for the Kings. But they lost to Dallas on the first game of a 3-game trip, 4-1. And Kemper got injured too. Skated over the blue line, right up the middle, and a frozen puck by Tarasov, and it's a collision behind the net. 18:11 ago. Did they register another shot? No, they did not. Oilers won yesterday 6-4. Yeah, over the Penguins. I should be back. I think we will do the early game. I don't really like to do nights games. They're kind of, I don't know. They bug me. Face off. Kept in at the blue line. Kings win it. We got the behind the net cam. Kopitar to the blue line. Send it in. Oh, off the boards, but behind the net. Perry battling for the puck. Kempe sends it around. Can we go back to the broadcast, please? There we go. Dumped in from the red line by the Panthers. Edmondson sends it to the near boards. Kempe can't get it out. Clark behind the LA net. Up the far boards, not out. Now it's out to the red line, and it'll be scooped up by Mikola. He brings it out of the Florida end, sends a pass ahead. It's dumped in behind the LA net. Oh, I thought they beat it out. They called icing there on the Panthers. Interesting. Okay. I mean, we'll take it, but they say 3-0 shots on goal. I didn't see what TV had. I'll check shots in a minute. They have 3 now. I honestly don't. Nope, not game summary. I need the not that either. Still waiting on the draw. We need the event summary. I'll take a look at the event summary next whistle. All right, skated out of their own end. Florida in the near corner. Still battling for the puck. Anderson trying to pin it against the boards. Moore there to help dig it out. Maybe it's being pinned by the Panthers. It's hard to see who's skate. Now it's loose. So silly. Up the far boards and out. and dumped in again by Florida. Whoops, I didn't mean to leave that up. 16:43 to go. And puck is deflected into the netting at 16:39. All right, shots. So far, well, they just took one away. Or let me refresh. Oh, no, I'm looking at block shots. CC has one. LaFerriere and Turcotte have the Kings shot so far. 3-0. 16:34 to go. Dumped in by Florida. Comes off the boards to the crease and frozen by Forsberg at 16:28. Yeah, so we got CC, LaFerriere, and Turcotte on the shots. All right, face off. Far boards, far corner for Florida. Kept in. Still along the boards. Into the near circle. Sent behind the King net. Bennett passes it. And it's sent behind the net again. Kings send it out. Skated over the red line. Into the O-zone. From the far circle. Pass off the near boards. Florida counters. Dumps it in. Behind the Kings net. CC takes a hit. Sends it up to Dumoulin, who sends it out. Both teams trying to get a change. Florida had to tag up. CC has it. Is that Dumoulin he's paired with? I could not see the number. Dumped in by the Kings now. Into the far corner. Florida has it. Seth Jones passes it to the near board. Stolen. Turcotte the other way. Drop past Kuzmenko. And the puck gets away. Florida skates it out again. They dump it into the far corner. Edmondson battling. Clark is there as well. Moore gets to it, but can't get it out. Sent on net from a tough angle. It should be the first Florida shot. Into the slot. Kings steal it. Turcotte and Kuzmenko loses it immediately. Scooped up by Samoskevich. His shot goes way wide behind the net. And kept in at the red line, I think, by Seth Jones. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck behind the King net. Into the far corner. Florida keeps it in. That is Lusternen. And now Kempe has it behind the King net. And he makes a cross-ice pass. Kopitar over the red line. Into the zone. Oh, he missed LaFerriere on a pass. LaFerriere sends it back to Kopitar. But here come the Panthers. 2-on-2. Now the defense catches up into the far corner. LaFerriere trying to get it out. Now he finally does. Kopitar into the far boards. Drop past the blue line. Shot was to the side of the net, but it's frozen there by the Florida goalie, Tarasov. Now it is 3-1 shots on goal now. And that's the under 14 media timeout. Yeah, so I forgot to highlight this, but yeah, thanks, Kane Texera. Two names put together. Gotcha. Need a Fiala goal. Okay, well, we need a Kings goal, but yeah, see what we can do here. Oh, that's right. This is the only 6 o'clock game. Next game's not till 6:30. I forgot. Jets Blues. I think Hellebuck is finally back or coming back, so the Jets might have some optimism now. Yes, let's go Kings. Hello. Yeah, it's cold here. Actually, today wasn't bad. in the Chicago suburbs. It's actually 35. My wife and I took a walk. So needed to do that. Slept horribly again. So I'm going to just sleep in tomorrow. No early basketball. Speaking of tomorrow, we will have Kings on the road again. Third and final game of this road trip at Lightning, 6 o'clock, and Stars Sharks, 9 o'clock. Again, we'll start at 6:05 and 9:05. Let's make sure we are live here. So, all right. We'll look at the schedule later. But doubleheader Thursday, Friday. Had hoped to bring Iowa UConn Saturday at noon, but again, my son's basketball tournament, they had an earlier game, so I am unable to do that game now, unfortunately. All right, Panthers briefly had it in the O zone. Play continues. Now they dump it back into the far corner. Battle for the puck into the near corner, and it was off the netting, and a whistle at 13:35. I need an Oilers jacket. I have an Oilers hoodie. This was too good to pass up. I just love I'm not like a Canadiens fan. I just love their logo. This was their, this is made by, you can't see the logo, but it's OTH, Old Time Hockey, and this is peeling because it's just cheap material, but this is their 09, their 100th anniversary jacket. I just wear it instead of hoodies because it's that cold sometimes in the house. All right, face-off circle one and sent behind the net. I need a Kings jacket is what I need. All right. Another one into the near circle. Did they get a shot? At any rate, it's frozen by Forsberg at 13-17. Let's see if they got, 3-2 shots on goal. One of those might have registered here off the draw. Reinhardt to, Lundell sent a weak one. I think it got deflected. So I think Lundell got that last shot. You bet $450 on the Panthers. Oof. Some serious coin. I think did they kick by? Yeah, they did kick Byfield out of the draw. Fogle steps in. Panthers win the draw. Shot from the blue line, deflected into the near corner. Fogle sends it around to the far corner. Panthers keep it in, though. Sent behind by Reinhardt. Lundell passed, but it goes all the way to the far boards for Reinhardt. Missed Lundell, and now a shot that was sent off the boards like a pass to get a deflection. Another blue line shot. That may have been a glove save by Forsberg, but I think that was wide of the net. Kings get it to CC. He skates to the red line and dumps it in. Turcotte trying to get it. Panthers take it out of the defensive zone, taken at the red line, back and forth. Edmondson chases it down in the far corner. He sends it up the far boards. And let's see, into the near circle. Kings can't get to it, though. Okay, somebody just got spun down. It's Turcotte, no call. Moore's pass blocked into the far corner. Kept in the blue line. Edmondson shot into the near boards. Clark. And finally, Florida passes it out. Dumps it in from the red line. Probably heads for a line change. We're tied 3-3 shots on goal. I love the Habs. I love the Habs merch. Let's put it that way. But they are behind the Kings at least. All right, Doughty at the red line dumps it. Gets immediately sent back out by Florida into the far corner. Battle for the puck on the far boards into the near corner. Kept in again by Florida and sent out. Glove down at the red line by Mikola and dumped in eventually. Doughty tracks it down behind the King net. And he sends it up to LaFerriere. Dumped in by Corey Perry. Sent around by Tarasov. Long pass ahead. Florida gets a shot that is blocked. Kings send it out. Dumped in by... I thought the Panthers were offside. No call. Sent out to the red line. And now dumped in again by Gregor. Or is it Gregor? Up the near boards. We might have a penalty on Perry. Yep, we do. He tripped Wait. No, it wasn't Perry. Sorry, it was 40. That is Armia on the penalty at 10:20. Okay, hooking, not tripping. I saw the 0 and thought it was Perry, but it was 40 Armia. Yeah, he definitely got him. All right, Panthers head to the power play. They have the 5-on-4 man advantage. So my graphic shows the penalized player and the team that's trying to kill the penalty. 4-3 shots on goal, Florida. They were down 3-0. No score still. Blue line pass behind the net. 10:10 to go. Opening period. Pass to the slot. They get it into the near circle. To the slot. Bennett missed wide. Into the far circle. Back to the blue line. At the point. Bennett got it to the blue line. Was it kept in or not? No, it was not. And Bennett will scoop it up in the defensive zone for Florida. Now they carry the puck in. It's immediately sent out by the Kings. To the near circle. Reinhardt with the puck. Back to the blue line. Marchand. Shot. Wide. Around the boards. Kept it at the blue line. Far circle. Back to the point and out. Seth Jones makes a red line pass to Marchand. He skates it in. Gets it to the far boards. It is skated right to the slot. Big rebound. Oh, my goodness. How did they not score? Nice save by Forsberg. Whew. Kings catch a break. If he puts anything on it, Verhaeghe gets the goal. Might be a penalty coming up on Florida here. Double minor for high sticking on Florida. They say number 9. Was that Bennett? All right, so the Kings will be on the power play eventually. I think they said number 9, right? All right, come on. Call it. What are we doing? They haven't even showed it. Oh, yeah. Good call. All right, so 4-on-4 and then a power play for the Kings. Byfield on the bench with his helmet off, trying to stop a cut from bleeding right above his nose. Just took the blade of the stick. Like, Bennett caught him from behind. So they reviewed and they confirmed the double minor call. So Bennett will head to the box. Well, good luck on your wager. Yeah, Bennett, I don't know what Bennett was doing. He got like knocked off balance. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Thanks, Dan C. All right, 9:07 to go. Like I said, we're on 4 on. They took that shot away from Florida. They're back to 4-3. All right, so we got 4 on 4 for the time being. Florida sends it to the red line, and they take it back into their own end. You would think they'd be looking to score in the 4 on 4 and not just killing time, but we'll see. They're skating around in their own end. There's 20 seconds left on the 4 on 4. Sent around to the far corner. Florida keeps it in at the blue line. Near circle shot. Did that get through, or did Clark block it? Well, that's it. On the 4 on 4, we got a Kings power play. If they score in the next minute, they'll still have a 2-minute power play. All right, Kings getting a line change. Doughty passes it. Kopitar gives it right back to him. We're under 3 to go. 7th in the NHL in penalty kill for Florida. And we got a whistle at 7:59. All right, 2:52 to go on the King power play because of the double minor for high sticking on Bennett. He caught Byfield, who still hasn't returned. Just over the nose. Kopitar to Fiala into the far corner. Kuzmenko back to Fiala to the blue line. Doughty's shot, big rebound, cleared by Florida down the length of the ice. That shot didn't get through. Doughty scoops it up behind the net. Over the blue line, weaves his way, passes to Kuzmenko. Doughty has it far side, sends it around to Fiala in the far corner. Back to Doughty, back to the blue line. Kempe, Kopitar, far circle. That shot is blocked into the far corner. Fiala sends it around. Doughty keeps it in. He sends it to the near corner, all the way to the far corner. Looks like Seth Jones got there and cleared it down the length of the ice. All right, under 2 to go in the what's left of the 4-minute double minor. Obviously, they had a 4 on 4, so they didn't get the full 4 minutes. LaFerriere, far circle, behind the net. Back to the blue line for Clark. LaFerriere near circle to the slot for Armia. Rebound was loose in the crease. And finally, they blow the whistle, and pushing and shoving ensues at 6:41. 6:41. Nice. Yeah. Man, that's Kings had some chances there. Perry couldn't put in the rebound, and finally Tarasov froze it. All right, minute 34 on the 5 on 4 man advantage for LA, as Florida has to finish killing the 4-minute double minor. Pass LaFerriere. Oh, man, then they sent it out to the far boards. All right, LaFerriere to the blue line. More shot. Oh, it's in the net. It may have been tipped in. Kings get a goal on the power play. May have been Clark who tipped it in at 6:21. That'll finish the power play. 1-0 LA. Shot from the blue line. I think that just went in. I think this is no, that had to be tipped in by Perry. Clark. Yeah, Perry knocked it down. No, it wasn't Perry. Pardon me. It was Armia. Perry screened the goalie, and so did Forsling. But Tarasov got beat because he got screened. So 1-0 Kings. That should be They said Perry. That's not right. It's Armia. They'll change that. Armia definitely tipped it in. Unless Perry somehow got a stick on it before it went in. All right, 1-0 Kings. Oh, man, right in front of the net. Somebody got tripped, no call. The Kings finally get it out of their own end. Over the red line. Far boards. More slipped. Panthers got obstructed by the linesman. And now somebody is down for the Panthers. Rodriguez took one to the ear, I think. Trainer there immediately. He's like hustling to the locker room. Rodriguez might be done for the period with 6 minutes to go. And yeah, it's Evan Rodriguez, number 17. And we have the, well, this might be the under 10 media timeout. They still gave it to Perry. I would like to see this replay. Maybe he got a stick on it. No, now they changed it to Armia. I knew it. I never should have doubted myself. That's a good question. I don't know. The Kings are good on the road, but they just got beat 4-1 by the Stars. Granted, the Stars are second best team in the league. I don't know. It's hard to say. We do have the backup goalies in, so I suppose there's a better chance. Since Bobrovsky's not in the net, might be a better shot. Plus, Kemper's not in net for LA, so could be. Oh, yep. 6:30 game not underway yet. Mammoth, Red Wings, TNT, True TV, HBO Max if you have it, followed by Devils, Golden Knights if you have it. All right, so Armia on the power play, he did deflect it. Somehow, I guess they thought maybe Clark did, or they confused. I mean, Perry, or they confused 40 and 10. What? That made it look like it was Perry on the goal, but I promise you, Armia did tip it in. What happened? I think he got hit in the face. They didn't have a great angle of the replay, but he got hit on the left side or near his ear, I think. So hopefully he's all right. Oh, thank you. Love him. Thanks for going to the store. 6-4 shots on goal. They added one for the Kings. Yeah. Well, what happened on this one is somebody got injured. But welcome, Star Strider. Yeah, congrats on the win the other night. All right, sent down the... looks like the Kings iced it, or maybe it went into the crowd at 5:54. Let's see where the face-off is. Well, now we're seeing Armia on the bench because he had the goal. Yeah, that visualizer didn't look very accurate. They tried to make it look like Perry tipped it in, but I swear it was Armia. Okay, center ice draw, so it wasn't icing. Kings win it and send it up the far boards. It's right in front of the Panther bench, and Marchand dumps it in. Doughty behind the net to Anderson, who sends it up. Fogle turned it over. Bennett has it to the slot. Marchand, backhander wide. Back to the blue line. Long shot, glove save, and held on by Forsberg at 5:25 to go in the first. Okay, they're saying that was on net. All right, 6-5. Underway in Detroit, Mammoth and Red Wings. No score, 18-29 in the first. All right. All right. Who's taking the draw? Looks like Turcotte for the Kings. Can't see who it is for the Panthers because we're on the behind the net cam. Sent out by Edmondson. Knocked in again. Turcotte passes to... Couldn't tell. All right, now they send it out. Back to the near boards. Sent ahead by Clark. Byfield into the near corner, but Panthers jump on the puck. They can't get it out, though. Kings keep it in. Nope. Byfield lets it go out, unfortunately, for the Kings. And Florida skates it in. Bennett lost the puck to Edmondson. And it's sent over to, looks like he's paired with Clark. Yep, that's Clark, who dumps it in from the red line. Taken behind the Florida net, sent a backhander out. Perry couldn't get it. Florida has it. They send it behind the net. Puck comes off the boards, and the Kings make a cross-ice pass. Scooped up by Panthers in their own end, though, and sent out again. Down the length of the ice. Forsberg plays it up the near boards. Kept in by Reinert. We'll keep an eye out for Rodriguez. Puck is frozen at the side of the net by Forsberg. Let's see if that registered as a shot. They say 7-5 Kings as of now. 4:02 to go in the first, and that should be the under 6 media timeout. Money line parlay for Kings, Cavs, T-Wolves tonight. One of my only bets because there's so few games. Yeah, we've only got, 5 NHL games tonight? I didn't look at... Yeah, Wednesday seems to be a light night. Yeah, hockey-wise, it usually is. So it's like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday are the heavy nights. I'm so excited that Tuck is playing with the Sabres because he grew up in Buffalo. Well, that's good. I need some Fiala Kempe action. Me too. Let's go. I'm all for it. Excuse me. Pardon me. We'll check men's and women's basketball. Okay, they did give Florida another shot there. So it wasn't like at the side of the net. They did get one. Again, Armia's 8th on that power play, the second 2-minute chunk after the double minor for high sticking on Bennett. Clark on the assist and LaFerrier, the other assister. Tipped in on a Clark blast. Let's look at that again. Let's see if they fixed it, because they made it look like Perry tipped it in, and it was definitely Fiala. So Clark will get it at the blue line and center it up. There, yeah, it looked more like Fiala tipped it in that time. I don't know. First time I watched it, it didn't look like it to me. All right. Face-off will be in the Kings' end after they froze the puck. Sent around to the far boards, sent out by the Kings, and dumped in. On net and frozen at 3:52, frozen by Tarasov. And that registered as a shot for the Kings. Kings wearing the white, and they've got the silver buckets, their helmets. Panthers wearing their red jerseys and blue pants and blue or navy almost helmets. Sent behind the LA net, CC2, let's see, who Kopitar couldn't get it out. Kopitar has it behind his own net now. To up the near boards, couldn't tell who that was. Kopitar over the blue line, far circle, drop pass. LaFerrier couldn't get there. Far corner. Sent out by Florida, but scooped up by Anderson. Sent to Doughty. Kings getting a line change. Doughty dumps it in. Behind the net into the far corner. Kept in at the blue line. Long shot. Blocked. That's the big guy, Hellenius. Behind the net. I say big guy because he's like 6'8". Blue line and Doughty failed to keep the puck in. He retreats to his own end. Having some trouble. Has to take it, and now he sends it out. Perry skates it in. Nope, it's Armia. Keep confusing a 10 with a 40. Skated out by the Panthers. Greer to the far boards. Stolen by the Kings. Pass ahead to Armia. Oh, he just tripped the guy going for the puck and then got labeled in the back. But he's going for the puck. How is this tripping? Like, he touched the puck. Are they offside? This seriously can't be a... maybe I misread it. Maybe he did trip him. I really thought he touched the puck, but this could be tripping on Armia. Yep. All right. Panthers head to the power play at 2:25. Armia tripping. And I don't know. He took a shot to the back, but it's not like it was deliberate. He was legitimately just trying to get the puck. Looks like they took a... yeah, I thought that was a bit of a cheap call. They took a shot away from Florida. It's 8-5 Kings. And after the draw, the Kings send it down the length of the ice. Behind the net, scooped up by Seth Jones. Drop pass to Reinert. 2:10 to go. Opening period. Dumped in by Florida. Marchand sends it around. Bennett keeps it in. Point for Jones at the blue line and sent out by the Kings to the red line. Reinert gets it back to Jones. Picked up by Reinert to the red line. Marchand into the blue O-zone and sent out by the Kings after he turned it over. Tarasov touches it up for Jones. 1:12 to go on that power play after the trip by Armia. Pass gets out of the zone again. Scooped up by Verhaeghe to Jones. Some line changes for the... Yeah. Samoskevich is out there now for the Panthers. They finish up the change. Behind the net, Ekblad trying to dig it out of the far corner. He sends it up the boards. Petrie to Samoskevich, top of the far circle. Shot, big rebound, and still kept in at the blue line. Just under 30 seconds to go on the power play. From the far circle shot, that one's held on by Forsberg. 48.4. 23 seconds still on the power play. Let me just double check the shots. 8-7 now. So Florida did get some on the power play. All right. Face off in the King's end in the far circle. Lundell gets it to the blue line after the win. Is it Petrie or Petrie? It's got to be Petrie, right? Petry? No, I guess that's Petrie. Samoskevich back to Ekblad. Sends it around behind the net. Lusterinen in the far corner. And penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Kings had sent it down. Scooped up behind the net by Petrie. And dumped in by the Panthers. And it will be icing on the Panthers with 12.9 seconds to go. So the Kings kill the Panthers power play. I'm hoping the Kings, world funniest. I'm hoping the Kings. Hello, Ronald Duffney. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We're waiting on the draw. We had a false start. Looks like a warning to the Panthers player. Who's taking the draw? That is Bachvist against Kopitar. Kings do win the draw. They keep it in. Long shot wide into the near corner. That should just about do it. Kings try to dump it in, but yeah, there's only 2 seconds. Sent out by Florida. That's the end of the first period. 1-0 Kings, thanks to the power play goal by Joel Armia at 13:39, expired into the first. I'll start the clock for the second period and the intermission being over. Armia's 8th. Power play goal from Clark and LaFerriere. Yeah, I know they can clinch. I did see they finally came out with clinching scenarios like today, I think, right? I think the Packers can technically get in, but they need like help. They got to take care of just winning their last 3. Yeah, good luck to the Bills. Hope they make it and do well. All right, in Detroit, no score. Mammoth Red Wings, 10:26 to go. Oof, got to chill. 8-7 Kings, shots on goal. They lead and draw. Face-off wins by 1, 12-11. 1 of 2 power play Kings. 0 for 2 power play Florida. 4-1 hits Los Angeles. 7-4 block shots Florida. Giveaways 6-6. Takeaways 3-2 Florida. Florida won game 1 of the 2-game season series, 5-2 in Los Angeles, November 6th. So this is it. No more meetings between these two unless they somehow both get to the Stanley Cup Finals. Two shots for Corey Perry, 2 shots for LaFerriere, 2 shots for Armia, 1 for Turcotte, 1 for Cece. For Florida, Samoskevich with 2, and then all these are 1. Petrie, Lundell, Rodriguez, Verhage, Lusterinen. Hopefully, Rodriguez left the game. Yeah, he only played 4 minutes and 26 seconds on 6 shifts. I don't think he returned after taking that puck off the, I think it was his left side, like near his ear. Again, no Dano for the Kings tonight. I think he's still ill. Malat to scratch. Malat played Monday, but that's because Byfield missed the game with an illness. Moverare scratched on defense. Sabrango and Studnicka are the Panthers scratches. Kings is who I'm rooting for. World's funniest. Yeah, every game's important now, right? I mean, it's that time of year. I hear you. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit the like button on the video. And if you wouldn't mind, consider hitting subscribe to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers, which this will also help grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. Thanks to new viewers. Thanks for returning viewers. Thanks for everybody in the chat. I do appreciate the chat. It does help the live stream. Let me get the clock up so you know how soon we'll be back. Looking at about 7:08 or sooner Central. And then here's what's coming up in the next 5 days. Couple of hockey doubleheaders. Saturday, just Packers Bears at night. Sunday should be NHL at 6 or 7. Monday, we got another doubleheader for hockey. But, oof, I may have to look into see if there's a college game worth doing. I don't know about the Blues. This is the last road trip game of the season. Oh, for the Bills? Oh, that's nuts. That's good. Packers have to play in Chicago Saturday. Then they're home next Saturday again for Baltimore at night. And on the road in Minnesota for their final game. Actually, we're getting a little bit warmer weather. Today was 43. It's still 36 right now. Tomorrow it says we're going to hit 50. That is interesting. Yeah, I see 50 at noon, but we're supposed to get rain. Saturday 40. We cool off a little bit, but then next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're supposed to have 4 straight days in the 40s and low temps in the 30s, which seems warm for December. So I'm not going to complain about that. She does. She moderates. They want you to help with the stream. I said you moderate. I need my youngest live stream, but he doesn't. He doesn't like hockey like me. Just basketball and football, I think. Oh, sorry. Slept terrible. Red Wings on a power play. 5-on-4 man advantage. Still no score against the Mammoth. All right, let's take a look. Well, let's see if there's any basketball scores to update. Oh, there's a bowl game. I can't stand college football. Thank you. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got some ranked games. Yeah, they're going to be blowouts. Although Vanderbilt's only up 6 at half on Memphis, in Memphis. Number 13, Vanderbilt. 28-22 over Memphis at half. Still undefeated, 10-0, Vanderbilt. Florida all over St. Francis, 73-41. Little bit coming up shortly, South Florida, Alabama. Alabama 16th. And then another hour or so, Campbell, Gonzaga. Gonzaga number 7. Campbell 0-5 on the road. Let's see. Women's. Let's see real quick. UConn up on Marquette at halftime, 46-21. Number 1 ranked UConn, 10-0. North Carolina, Wilmington at North Carolina coming up shortly. Then another hour. Texas hosts Northwestern State. That's SEC Network, ACC Network. Oh, they got a rod hockey game or bubble hockey game. Is that in Florida? Must be, because they got the Florida logo. That's cool. All right, we have some finals. Ole Miss at home all over Mississippi Valley State. 102-34. They had 13 points in 3 quarters of the game. 21 in the second when they only lost by 1 in the second. Ole Miss rolling, number 14 at home. Louisville, I thought this game would be close, but it really wasn't. Although Eastern Kentucky led after 1, but Louisville, number 16, by 25 points over Eastern Kentucky, 76-51 at KFC Yum Center in Louisville, Kentucky. $18 votes, 67% going with the Panthers. So it sounds like 12 votes for the Panthers, 6 for the Kings. College ball is 3 times as big as... Wait, what? Oh, football? I don't know. I haven't seen what the size of... This is a NFL ball. This is regular size. CFL balls, that's small? College should be the same size as pro. Like, trying to even think what the heck does like, I haven't even seen high school in a while. Thanks, the Justice Show, a nice handle. Oh, you're talking about college? Yeah. Oh, the crowds. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, the stadiums are bigger. Like, they're bigger than NFL stadiums. Like, the big house in Michigan holds like 100,000 something. So, yeah, you can have crazy attendance. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. You can have crazy attendance figures in those games. All right, no score in Detroit. I'm going to take a quick break and be back. Let me dig up some YouTube music in the meantime. All right, come on. Internet, don't be slow. Come on, come on. Hey, looks like we picked up some subs and 12 likes. All right, thanks everybody. I appreciate it. All right, let me find a little bit of music, take a quick break, and be back. My internet. Really hope to get faster internet next year. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Maybe it's just YouTube Studio not being good. Let's try one more time here. Okay, finally. All right. Trying to find stuff I don't play all the time. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we'll go with this one. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Let me kill the music shortly. Whew. Come on, microphone. Cooperate. All right, let me see if I'll just try to fade it real quick. All right, there we go. Which Sutter brother is that? I think it's Daryl Sutter. Wasn't he the Kings coach? I think at least one of their cup wins. Former Blackhawk coach as well. As again, I'm watching the Kings feed on ESPN Plus. I have a ESPN Select subscription. This date in Kings history, Kings named Daryl Sutter as their new head coach. December 17th, 2011. Wow. That was 14 years ago already? Jeez. Tony Granato on the call tonight, too. He used to do Hawks pregame, intermission, and postgame last year. Of course, I don't watch it now because it's not on free TV. We got 31 votes. Man, you guys are hitting the Panthers, and I get it. Panthers are good, especially at home. Or do the Panthers are good at home, but the Kings are good on the road. No score in Detroit. All right, let's take this down. Mammoth and Red Wings under a minute to go in the first period. Still 8-7 on the shot, so no edits needed there. Oh. Ow. All right, still showing some first period highlights. All right, we'll take the timer down and fix it for the second intermission. Nope, not the... Good Lord. There we go. Oh, shoot, they just went over the scoring chances. Panthers are 0-9-0 when trailing after first period. Only team without a win. Well, let's keep that streak alive and send the Panthers to 0-10-0. Sounds like a plan. All right, Kings in white going right to left. Byfield on the draw. Panthers in red going left to right. Kings couldn't dump it in. It's sent. Well, we're just playing back and forth here. Neutral ice. At the blue line. Panthers send a backhander scooped up by Forsberg at the side of the net for a whistle at 19:43. Don't think that'll register as a shot. Looked like it was wide of the net. Oh, Rodriguez is back on the bench, still holding his left ear, though. He's got his helmet on. I'm wondering if he'll be back out or not for the Panthers. All right, over the red line into the O-zone. Byfield takes it, sends it off the far boards, behind the net. Dump in again from the blue line into the far corner. Fogle trying to dig it out. Sends it to the far corner again. Byfield behind the net to Fiala. Fiala far circle. Back to the blue line. Clark. Clark again. Long shot. Big rebound into the near boards. And Florida skates it out of their own end. And... how was that not offside? Bennett skated in behind another player. I guess, I don't know. Panthers have it in the near circle. Wraparound attempt. No good. Frozen puck. Wait, what happened? We got a penalty. That much I know. And it's on the Kings at 18:39. Great. Byfield on the penalty. Slashing on Byfield. So the Kings will have to kill another 2-minute minor. Seth Jones on the wraparound, and I guess that must, yeah, Byfield. Boy, that was slashing. That wasn't much, man. I've seen a lot worse not called. And we got a false start on the draw in the far circle. They kicked out a Panther. Oh, looks like Rodriguez is back out there. Hope he's all right. Kings clear it down the length of the ice. Now it's 10-7 Kings, I guess, after that last dump in. All right, to the near boards. Down in front, fans. What are we doing? Samoskevich behind the net. Lundell all the way to the far corner now. Lusterinen to the blue line. Rodriguez shot. Blocker save. Into the far corner. Ekblad sends it behind the net to Lundell. Back to Rodriguez at the blue line. To the far boards, Ekblad to Samoskevich. Back to Ekblad. Down to the far circle. Back to Ekblad at the point. Long shot in. Tie game 1-1. Don't know if it was deflected or if Ekblad got credited for it. But 17:46, we're tied at 1. Power play over. And game on. Well, there's 2 NFL games, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, Packers-Bears, the late one. Glove side high. Did Lundell tip it in, or did Ekblad get... I think Lundell just did a great job of screening him. Nobody on the freaking Kings D cleared out the crease. Yep. 10-9 on the shots. 1-1 on the scoreboard. Lundell wins the draw at center ice for the Panthers. Forsberg sends it behind. And that's not Forsberg's fault. Yeah, it beat him glove side high, but he was getting screened. Back to the blue line. Pass gets away. I may have to try the Florida feed. It's very jittery here on the Kings. All right, Kopitar over the red line. Drop pass. Behind the net. Up the near boards. Cleared out by Bennett. Red line dump in. Reinert trying to chase it to the near corner. Kings couldn't dig it out. So we approach 17 minutes to go in the second period. Still working on it. Kopitar trying to get it out. Kempe couldn't get in the near boards. It's sent to the near corner again. Ooh, big hit by Petrie. And Bennett has it at his own end. Kings finish up a line change. Panthers in the O-zone. Into the slot. Shot. Big rebound. Forsberg steers it aside into the far corner. Kept in at the blue line. Marchand turned. Oh, he gets it right back. I thought he turned it over. Blast from the slot. Big rebound. Good thing Kopitar was there. No, make it Turcotte. Can't see the number. Man, stolen again. Marchand shot wide into the near corner. Battle for the puck in the near circle. Shot, glove save, and held on by Forsberg. Good save. 16:03. TV says 12:10, but NHL.com is not caught up yet. Shots on goal in favor of Florida, they say. Yeah, after college is done with their regular season, the NFL starts to play games on Saturday. Oh, that goal tipped the top of They said, wait, they said Lundell tipped it in. I keep missing that. From Ekblad and Samoskevich, both a power play goal. Yeah, all right, they gave him a tip in. It also tipped off the top of Forsberg's glove, too. All right, back to the game. 15:50 to go. Fogle right in front of the crease, sends it to the near boards. Down the length of the ice. Panthers pick it up. Gregor sent it in behind the net. Kunin. And the Kings, Armia has it. He passes it over the red line. Clark gets it at the blue line. Pass to now. Oh, Armia overskated it. It was to Hellenius, and then Armia couldn't hang on to it. Sent up the near boards. Fiala. Clark passes it. They're back in their own end. Clark in the near circle. Red line pass. Fiala couldn't I don't know. Who else was out there? Stolen by the Panthers. Samoskevich again. Jones shot blocked. Kings got a breakaway. 2-on-0. Shot missed high. Unbelievable. Had him beat glove side high and missed. Pass to the slot went through to the near boards. Dumped in by the Panthers to the far corner. Behind the net. Off the boards to the blue line. Blast on a shot blocked. That was off the stick of Ekblad. And Byfield into the far corner with the puck. Behind the net. Ekblad sends it out. Pass missed its mark. And the Kings dump it in from the blue line. It is 12-10 shots on goal, Florida. Kings keep it at the blue line by their bench. Send it to the far corner. Tough angle shot. Wide. Kempe has it behind the net. Back to the blue line. Just kept in by Doughty. Anderson sends it around. Picked up by Kempe. To the blue line. Another one sent. Drop pass to the far. Well, pass off the boards, to the far corner. Oh, somebody got tripped. No call. Kopitar went down behind the net. Blue line keeper. Long shot into the near boards. And the Panthers take it behind their own net. Ekblad has it. 13:22 to go in the second period. Let me slow the clock a little bit. No, not that much. There we go. All right, Kings behind their own net, up the near boards, down the length of the ice. No icing, though. Perry couldn't handle it. Man, Florida going the other way, lightning fast. Marchand, drop pass to the blue line, long shot, big rebound, a shot wide, and it's in. Damn it. Come on, Kings defense. Letting Forsberg down. Like, just non-existent defense. They give up a rebound, and there's just nobody there to help Forsberg out. That's 2-1 Florida. It's been all Panthers early in the second period. Oh, man, I don't know if that hit the crossbar or not, but that breakaway should have been a goal. They had him beat. Blue line shot. Oh, it hit off a King. That's why there was a rebound, and then sent in just outside the crease. Just a lucky bounce. I don't know who got credited for the goal. It was a mess. Probably Bennett. They say Verhaeghe is 11th unassist. That's how you say it. All right, under 12:50 to go. Kings got work to do. CC in the near corner. Finally, the Kings bring it up the near boards and to the red line. Not Fiala. Fogle dumped it in, but played to the far boards by Tarasov. Puck is loose in the near corner, but I believe the Panthers just committed a penalty at 12:23 as Fogle got knocked down. Trying to get the announcement of the penalty, but they went to break over it. Holding on Noah Gregor. He was holding Fogle. So Kings get a power play as they trailed 2-1 in the second period. Under 14, media timeout. So 5-on-4 man advantage for the Kings. Oh, we need to check the score. Yeah, intermission in Detroit. Mammoth up. Or, sorry, intermission in Detroit. No score, Mammoth and Red Wings. My bad. Underway in St. Louis. Jets and Blues scoreless. 13:46 first. Hurricanes Predators in Nashville. 13:26 to go. And 13:07 now to go in the first. No score. Later tonight, Devils Golden Knights. Hello, Cool Flames. He says, go Panthers. No problem. Yeah, I'm just sick of the Panthers. They've won 2 straight. They have Marchand. You know, enough's enough. Time for somebody else in the East. Oh, I don't think we did the goal visualizers. So Lundell on the power play from Ekblad and Samoskevich. Yeah, I guess he tipped this in. It was hard to tell, and it went off of Forsberg's glove. Nobody was there. Nobody cleared him out. And then I think it's Verhaeghe, 11th from Petrie and Marchand. Yeah, he deflected it in just outside the crease. Just barely went in. Again, not really. It's hard to blame Forsberg for those. Kemper is again out after only playing the first 16 minutes Monday night in Dallas. All right, well, they just kicked a Panther out of the draw. For the love of God, just drop the puck. Kopitar wins the draw to Doughty. Drew at the blue line. And his pass to Fiala got away. And Seth Jones has it. Cross-ice pass, far circle, shot, wow, just wide, and the Kings pick up a penalty. So that was a terrible power play by the Kings at 12:08. Wonderful job, fellas. We'll be at 4-on-4. Slashing on Kempe. Nice job. That was terrific, guys. Absolute garbage. We'll head to 4-on-4. Matt comes back. Oh, wait, Matt? Sorry, I don't know their roster. Oh, Oilers, yeah. Gonna win. No chance. They're not getting a three-peat. Dream on. East is tougher, I think, maybe. I think the West should finally win it this year. I mean, Colorado looks unbeatable, but there's a long way to go. We still got more than half the year. All right, 4-on-4 underway. Fiala at the red line, skating around. Gets it to Dumoulin. It's 4-on-4, guys. We're not killing a power play yet. I don't understand this strategy. This looks like overtime strategy where you kill the first 2.5, 3 minutes. All right, over the red line, Byfield into the near circle, behind the net, back to the far boards, or blue line I meant. Dumoulin near boards to the blue line. Far circle. I don't know what the Kings are doing. They're just skating around with the puck and not doing anything. It's 4-on-4. Go for a goal. You're down 1. All right, scooped up. Panthers drop pass. They take it over the red line into the O-zone. Bennett dropped it, and nice shot from the far circle, saved by Forsberg. Big rebound, cleared out by the Kings. Picked up by Ekblad, and now Yeah, we're going to get Marchand into the near circle to the far circle. Bennett had it go off his stick. Lost it at the blue line. Breakaway for Kopitar to the... Oh, he got stuffed on the forehand. Come on. That might have been more. For some reason, I thought it was Kopitar. My bad. Oh, unbelievable. The Kings just... I don't know. They're sleepwalking this period. Power play almost over for Florida. Sent in to the near boards. Should be 5-on-5 now. Behind the net, Florida. Kings got 3 players with over a minute on the ice. Need to get a line change soon. Anderson can't get it out. Blast. Big rebound. Shot went wide into the near corner. I think that was Petrie on the shot. And dumped in by the Kings. All right, Petrie passes to the far boards, is dumped in from the red line. Rodriguez is there. He centered it, but it's kept in by Jones at the blue line. Nobody was in the slot. Jones in the far circle. Screw Jones. He never did crap for the Hawks. Long shot wide. Behind the net. Kopitar sends it to the near or far boards. Now he sends it out. Panthers have the puck at the now they skated into the far circle again. Shot was wide behind the net. Fogle picks it up. Sent to the near boards and sent out. Pass off the near boards to Turcotte to the near circle. Centered it off the far boards. Nobody there. Panthers the other way. Kings intercept. There's a trip. May have lost an edge, though. Kings have it in the near corner. Armia back to the blue line for Anderson. Shot was wide behind the net. Armia back to the blue line. Long shot. Big rebound off the save. Puck is loose in the crease. And the refs are probably going to whistle it dead, even though it was still loose. That play should not have been blown dead. Doughty is furious. I don't think Tarasov had control of the puck at all. That play should have continued on. Yeah, Moore sent it right into the pads on that breakaway. He could not lift it at all. All right, 8:08 to go. Still 2-1. Lundell and Verhaeghe each on their 11th power play. And Binny's Beverage Depot get us some goals. Yeah, hey, Peter. Yeah, what is going on tonight? They look terrible. It's either Knights or Avs against Panthers in the final. I wouldn't write off the Stars. The Stars look great. I hope it's, no offense, I hope it's anybody but the Panthers in the East. I'm so sick of them. Sin Binny's Beverage Depot. Oh, okay, now I get it. Thanks, Peter. Yeah, Peter, I already hid that guy in the channel. That was so bizarre. I couldn't take it. I think I'm going to end my membership stuff. I'm hoping I can refund too. I haven't been putting votes up or games to vote on lately. Yeah, I just got your reply. Trying to, there we go. Yeah, and with Kemper out, you know, it's rough. They just can't stay healthy. I don't know. They had the illness. You know, they got Byfield back tonight from illness. But, yeah. Hope Kemper's not out long. I'm assuming it's something with his glove hand. I never really heard the injury. I'm sure all they said was upper body, you know, because everything's vague in the NHL. All right, face off. Florida cleared it. Doughty scoops it up behind the net to the far corner. Kings dumped it in, but Florida already sent it out and dumped it in from the red line into the near corner. Puck centered. Luckily, Bennett didn't get to it. Fiala loses it at neutral zone. Florida luckily lost it. Byfield has a 2-on-1. Now the defense recovered. Fiala, Byfield, rebound into the near boards and out. 16-12 on the shots now. Florida, and they lead 2-1. Perry in the slot just sent it wide, right outside the damn crease. A backhander. What was that? Come on, Corey. Put that on net. At least make him make the save. How did you miss? Ah, it's Tarasov. This ain't Bobrovsky in net. Edmondson now has it. Sent up the far boards, down the length of the ice. Seth Jones in the far corner. Again, screw him. And sent out. Although at least the Hawks got Spencer Knight. Dumped in from the neutral zone into the far corner. Picked up by Turcotte behind the LA net. He sends a pass. Finally see who to Anderson. Kuzmenko tried to center it. The puck is behind the net. And dug out by Rodriguez to the neutral ice. Kings finishing up a change. Dumped in on net. Glove save by Tarasov, and we have 6:15 to go. 16-13 shots on goal, Florida, and they lead 2-1. Yeah, and the West just seems to be getting tougher. We got Colorado, Dallas, now Minnesota after the trade. You know, Vegas is. Oh man, he wasn't wide. Perry hit the right goalpost. I didn't realize he hit it off the post. I thought it was wide. Oh, man. They just cannot catch a break. Brilliant backhander, but it went, just wide enough that it hit the right goalpost. Fudge. Panthers, Rodriguez in the far corner. His pass gets picked off. Pass to the slot, and a backhander by LaFerriere goes wide, or was saved. Shot by Anderson, frozen puck, and a takedown by the Panthers of Anderson. I guess you're allowed to tackle in the NHL. Wasn't aware of that rule. 5:52 to go. And the under 6 media timeout. Kings are starting to get their chances, but yeah, that may have been, oh, gosh, darn it. LaFerriere just terrible there, too. All right, let's check in. Mammoth, thanks to Clayton Keller's 11th, take the 1-0 lead over the Wings in Detroit. Schmaltz and Peterka on the assist early in the second period. Hurricanes, yes. Jackson Blake's 9th from Stankoven and Nikishin. They lead 1-0 in Nashville over the Preds. Jets and Blues, no scores, 6:31. Devils, Knights later tonight. Well, they added another shot for the Kings, 16-15 now. Again, Armia on the power play opened the scoring, 13:39 in the first from Clark and LaFerriere. 2 goals for the Panthers this period at 2:14 and 7:04. 11th of the year for both Lundell and Verhaeghe. Power play on Lundell's. Ekblad, Samoskevich on the assist, and then Petrie and Marchand. All right, we've got 4 penalties on the Kings already. 2 on the Panthers. I said 3 because 1 was a double-minute minor on Bennett. All right, back from commercial break. Okay, the game's going and they're showing a replay. Awesome. Jeez Louise. Dumped in by the Kings into the near corner. Jones battling. Panthers, nope, still don't get it out. LaFerrier trying to keep it in. Taken behind the net by the Panthers. Sent up the far boards and may have gone into the bench area at 5:26. I should be able to get 2 goals on the screen. Why is this not showing? Yeah, it's a little low. Let me scroll down. Oh, I guess not. Used to. All right, face off in the far circle. Yep, Canes up 1-0. Thanks, Bradley Gainey. Blake on the goal. All right, they're talking to Fiala. We finally get the puck dropped. Bennett won the draw. Panthers get it to the red line. Tried to chip it in. Dumoulin doing a dance move or whatever. I mean, just spinning around, and finally the puck's in the far corner. I don't know what he was doing. Into the near corner, Ekblad, or near boards, Ekblad's shot blocked into the far near corner. Marchand shot blocked. Fiala passes it out over the red line. Fogle in the far boards looking. His pass deflected. Byfield got it back to Fiala. Far boards. Puck loose in the far circle to the near boards for Anderson, or make that Edmondson, not Anderson. Clark, and into the slot, puck gets away, and Florida on a break, 2-on-1. Bennett to the near circle, pass, luckily steered aside. Kings catch a break, and over the blue line to Clark, near circle. Shot blocked. Clark, rebound, off a skate, but it gets deflected wide. Dang. They had somebody right outside the crease and couldn't connect. Forsberg sends it to the near board. Near corner, I meant. Behind the net. Turcotte couldn't get it. Behind the LA net. Now sent up the near boards. Kept in by Petrie. And finally out by Moore for the Kings. Petrie's still trying to get it, and he has it in his own defensive end. 3:35 to go in the second period. Dumped in. Rodriguez chases. Sent to the far corner. Pass to Moore. He skates it over the red line, right up the middle. Into the far corner. Moore loses it. And it's taken over by the Panthers. Over the red line, into the near corner. Tough angle shot, held on by Forsberg, and a whistle at 3:06. Shot was off the stick of Kunin from the near circle. Oh, Clark. Yeah, Clark had a couple opportunities and didn't cash them in. Kings got really fortunate that Panthers failed on this 2-on-1. Pass went right behind, from Bennett, went behind Marchand. He got it over the stick of a diving Edmondson, and he sent it behind Marchand on the pass. So Kings lucked out. Still 16-15 shots on goal, according to TV. Blue line, Seth Jones dumps it into the far corner after the draw win. Into the near circle. All right, into the near corner. Shot from a tough angle. Saved behind the net. And Armia couldn't get it out. Panthers kept it in. Sent up the near boards by the Kings. Down the length of the ice. They beat out the icing. Kuzmenko hustled. Up the near boards for Florida. Oh, yeah, it is 17-15 shots on goal. First shot in some time. Blue line. Long shot. Deflected to the far circle. Sent around the boards to, who's that, Kuzmenko? Armia back to the blue line for Dumoulin. Far boards sent around again. Near corner Kuzmenko. And the big guy got knocked off the puck, Hellenius. And the Panthers dump it in from the red line. On net and sent out to the red line. Kempe has it. Sends it back to Dumoulin. Dumoulin in front of his own net. Passes at the red line. Dumped in by the Kings. Chased down by Kopitar in the far corner. 1.5 to go in the second period. And they send it around again. Clark behind the net. Near corner. Big hit. Taken over by Kempe. Oh, somebody just got tripped. Where's the call? Right outside the net, right in front of the ref. And sent over the red line. Drop pass. Oh, they went behind on a pass to the slot, luckily for the Kings. Kempe over the red line into the O-zone. He shoots from the top of the circle. He gets his own rebound. Back to the blue line. Doughty loses the puck, and it's out of the zone. He gets it right back and dumps it in. Into the near corner. Panthers bring it up the near boards. Knocked down by Fiala. Drop pass back to Anderson, who dumps it in from the red line. Near corner. Panthers just get it out of their own end. Up in the air, right in front of the penalty box. Dumped in on net, actually. Steered aside to the far boards. 10 seconds to go. Anderson over the red line. Drop pass to Fiala. Sent on net. Frozen puck with 3.4 to go. Pardon the... And pushing and shoving. Frozen puck by Tarasov. 19-16 shots on goal. Oh my gosh, that hit a stick or a skate and went wide. Kings have had their chances. They just cannot cash in. Hit the post or the right goal post. They've missed it high. I mean, they've right outside the net. Just cannot. It's not even Bobrovsky. This is insane. You'd think they'd have a chance, but still waiting on the draw. Anytime the linesman wants to drop the puck. Nope, we got to get it perfect, even though there's 3.4 seconds to go. Is he kicking anybody out? Face off, and I think time expired before any shots. End of the second period. It's 2-1 now, Florida. Frustrating period for the Kings and Kings fans, but not obviously for Florida Panther fans. All right. Excuse me, let's check out. Yeah, Bussy, the Hurricanes goalie. Yeah, he's good. I did like his first 3 games. Like I did like 4 Canes games and 3 of them were Bussy. I was impressed. I think he's a good goalie. If you're talking about, again, the Hurricanes, Bussy. Oh, they added a shot. Whoops. Come on. Florida. So it's 20-16 now. All right, Mammoth up 1-0 on the Wings. Keller's 11th. 11:04 the second on TNT, True TV, HBO Max if you have it. St. Louis Jets, Blues, no score. Jets on a power play, 17 seconds to go. And again, opening period. Again, Canes up with 19 seconds to go. Jackson Blake's ninth from Stankoven and Nikishin. Later tonight, Devils, Golden Knights. Yeah, Canes are my second favorite team, and that's because I'm in the Chicago suburbs, and the Chicago Wolves are their affiliate. You know, I don't get to see the Blackhawks anymore. They removed the free over-the-air channel when they signed their deal with Comcast Xfinity. So kind of upset with the Blackhawks. Still hope they do well, but I won't be able to watch it other than the handful of games that are on ESPN Plus Hulu exclusively, and there's no local blackout. Yeah, hoping the Canes at least would come out of the East, or maybe a Canadian team, something. No Panthers, please. Excuse me, Florida Panthers fans. All right. Again, 20-16. Here, we'll get the timer up. 20-16. Again, the Panthers had 2 goals to take the 2-1 lead in the second. They also lead in shots, 20-16. Just one more face-off win for LA, 19-18. 1-for-3 power play Kings. 1-for-4 power play Panthers. 12-11 hits Florida. 13-7 block shots Florida. Giveaways 10-8 Florida. 4-4 on the takeaways. Florida won game 1 in LA back on November 6th with a score of 5-2. Second game in the 2-game season series tonight. One more period, 20 minutes remaining after an 14 and a half more minutes of intermission. All right, first intermission. Jets will have 45 seconds left on the power play when play resumes in the second. Still scoreless. Again, Hurricanes over the Predators in Nashville. First intermission, 1-0 Hurricanes. Red Wings in Detroit on the power play, trailing the Mammoth 1-0. Probably could take a quick look at the standings while we got a minute. Wow. Wings are in the lead in their division. The Atlantic in the Eastern Conference. 41 points. Bruins 40, Lightning 39. Hurricanes atop the Metro and the whole East Conference. 44. Islanders 41. They've been playing better. 6-3-1 in their last 10. Just lost one. Flyers 40. Current wild card standings, Capitals with 40, Montreal with 38, but they've both played more games than Pittsburgh, who's at 37. Pittsburgh's struggling, though. 3-3-4 in their last 10. Devils at 37, but they've played 33. Yeah, so long way to go. Plenty of time for anybody to get back, including the Sabres, who are 500 again. 14-4 at 32 points. They're only 6 points out of a playoff spot, and they have a game in hand. It's just they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams between them and the final spot. But they are 5-5 in their last 10, winners of 3 straight. The Sabres. So yeah, top to bottom, Eastern Conference, very tough. West is more spread out, and they've got a lot of bad teams at the bottom. Nick Saban. Oh, yeah, I think I did see that. Saban and somebody else. Oh, yeah, I forgot that. Saban bought into the Nashville Predators ownership group. Yep. Seth Jarvis and Gabriel Velarde. I hope so for the Panthers. I mean, the Hurricanes, right? I keep thinking Carolina Panthers. That's football. I know Jarvis is a Hurricane, right? I don't know why I'm blanking. Let me check their roster report. I hope so. No, wait a minute. Jarvis is on. Well, I forgot what team Jarvis is on. Sorry. I know I've heard of him. I'm just blanking. 2 shootout wins on back-to-back nights was wild. Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea. I'm just a talking mouth describing action for play-by-play. Yeah. Why couldn't I find him on the roster? All right. Okay. Yeah, the name sounds so familiar. All right, in the West, leading the Central, Avalanche 55, Stars 49, Wild 45. 2 freaking regulation losses. That's it. They haven't even lost at home except for 2 times in either overtime or shootout. Actually, a lot of their losses, yeah, they don't even have that many. Like, I forgot their shootout records 0-4. Yeah, they were like only like 0-2 for the longest time in shootouts. So, man, unbelievable. And they're 7-1-2 in their last 10. 7-2-1 for both the Stars and Wild, and they can't even gain ground based on that. They still lost a point in the last 10. Yeah, 16, 15, 15. 5 straight for the Wild, and they don't even pick up a point. A point. Unreal. Ducks lead the Pacific 42, Knights 41, Oilers 38. Ugh. Kings have dropped down to the wild card with the Sharks. Are you kidding me? At 37, but the Sharks have played 2 more games. Kings are 4-3-3. Just lost to Dallas. Sharks have won 3 straight. But yeah, Mammoth have played 35. So of the wild card standings, that's the most. Actually, that looks like the most in the Western Conference. Yep. Yeah, top to bottom. So they're actually Vancouver's only 8 points out of a playoff spot too, not 6. But they just traded Quinn Hughes. They're probably selling. They're probably not making a push. Flames playing a little better. They had a really rough start. They're 5-4-1 their last 10. But yeah, 8 points from the wild card spot to last in the conference. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams under 500. The Hawks have dipped below 500 too. So I guess it's still pretty wide open for the West too, but it's very top heavy. What is that? 3 best teams in the league are all in that, and in that division in the Central. All right. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll leave the scores up here and keep an eye on Mammoth Red Wings. Here's what's coming up on the next 5 days. Please if you're enjoying the live stream, please hit that like button. Consider hitting subscribe on YouTube to Sin Bin Stream. Doing one or both helps with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers, which will also help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. Looks like we got with getting the channel to be recommended. Whoops, need to mute that. 17 likes. All right, thanks so much. Let me cue up music again. All right, we'll do the shorter ones, I think. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Dust the King's hoodie. All right, we are back. Probably let the song finish too and then kill it. Any changes on the scoreboard? Well, Mammoth, McBain's fourth. Now the Utah's up 2-0 on the Wings in Detroit. 3:21 to go. Still Canes 1-0 on the Preds. Dutch Blues still scoreless. I think, yeah, those are at intermission. Late night on a Wednesday. Full night tomorrow night. Pretty good that Friday night there's actually a doubleheader too. Road trip for the Kings continues tomorrow against the Lightning. And I forgot to kill the music. There we go. All right. Yeah, Kings Lightning, and then only one 9 o'clock game Central. Stars Sharks. Friday. I don't get, well, I'd rather do Hurricanes Panthers anyways. I don't get Canucks Islanders, NHL Network, and just Stars Ducks. That should be a good game too, though. Tough West matchup. Don't really care who wins, honestly. Hopefully it's a good game. Full slate Saturday, but all I got time for is Packers-Bears Saturday night. All right, we can get ourselves ready here for the third period. Come on. There we go. You know what? Let's get out and get back in. Make sure we're caught up in the ESPN app here. No, I didn't ask. Oh, great. Come on. Did not ask for the 3 box. Nope. Didn't ask for that game either. Come on. I want the Kings broadcast, not the Panthers. Any day now. I'm sure we're underway. Wait. I meant to turn these off, and I turned one back on. My bad. Misclicked. Still waiting. All right, here's the opening draw, just on time. Kings in white, going to be going left to right. Canes, or sorry, not the Kings. Oh, man, they dumped it into the near corner, and then a tough angle shot is in. It's 3-0. Florida. They're in red, going right to left. I didn't even finish saying it. Looks like Bennett got another one. No, he didn't have one earlier. Oh, I don't know what happened. Shots are 20-18. Should be 21. Are they not going to register a shot? This was literally in the near corner. Oh, my gosh. How did that go in? Did that get tipped? All right, just outside the far circle. Tough angle. I think a King must have deflected it in. Looks like it went off of Clark. Unbelievable. Kings now trail 3-1. Forsberg, and they send it around. Man, the road woes continue here. First in Dallas, now in Florida. Kings struggling to score. Shot, big rebound. LaFerriere couldn't get there. Kept in. Oh, collision. LaFerriere and a Panther. Panthers skated in. Dumped in by Lundell. Battle in the far boards. Puck is loose. Taken by Doughty behind the King net into the near circle. Pass to his defensive partner. He gets it right back. And dumped in by Kuzmenko to the far boards. Yeah, you'll see on the replay, it was a very odd shot. It must have gone in off a King. Long shot from the blue line, saved and held on at 1840. Saved by Tarasov. No, it was deflected in, and it went blocker side high over his shoulder. Great deflection by Bennett. Assist to Marchand. Oh, okay. I just assumed a King deflected in, but gosh, 10 seconds into the third. Yeah, I know. The Rats will be going. I get it. Hopefully the Kings can make a miracle comeback here. Far circle. Pass and over the red line. Dumoulin dumps it in. All right. Near board battle. Just kept in by Cece. Now immediately knocked out, I think maybe by Rodriguez. To the far corner. Centering shot. Big rebound in the slot. Moore can't get a stick on it. And then a near circle shot. That should be a goal. Did they not count it? No. Oh, man. I thought that was in. I think the puck got, or the net got dislodged. How did this not go in? Good shot by Turcotte. Moore kept the puck alive. How did they cut the replay at the worst possible moment? We're going to get a good look at where the damn puck went. Yeah, he sent it high. Kuzmenko must have gotten blocked. What are they showing? There was a face-off violation on the goal, too, that they didn't call. I wonder why the Kings couldn't challenge for that. Yeah. They got a big one skating on the ice. That's Marchand. Puck is deflected off sides. Yeah, that was garbage. The puck hadn't even been dropped, and the right wing took off. That should not have been that should have been a replay of the draw. Man, the Kings cannot catch a break. Oh, I think they just hit the bar again, too. All right, 17-42. Man, they're not even facing Bobrovsky. That's what makes it even more. I could be okay with this if Bobrovsky was dominating them, but man, pardon me, they can't even dump it in. Kings have it in their own end. Get it to Kopitar. And dumped in by Clark to the far corner, and they couldn't keep it in. Panthers get it. Pass to the right wing. Fall down on their own. That was Bennett. Behind the net, taken by Clark up the near boards. Pass to LaFerriere. Behind the net, but taken away by Seth Jones up the near boards. Kept in and not kept in now. And the Panthers dump it in from the red line. Behind the net, Forsberg to the far corner. Clark sends it. Not quite out. Kept in by the Panthers. Off the near boards, near circle. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Perry couldn't get it. Still couldn't get it out. Finally, a pass up the near boards. The big guys got it. That would be Hellenius. I keep forgetting his name. Long shot by Doughty. Might have been wide of the net. I don't know if that's going to register as a shot. Looked like it was saved by the blocker, but outside of the net. Sent around to the near circle. Panthers send it behind the net. Scooped up by Gregor, and Kings managed to get it out, but the Panthers dump it right back in to the near boards. Near circle, right outside the crease. Puck gets knocked away, luckily for the Kings. Far corner, back to the blue line. Long shot, blocked in the slot, kept in at the blue line again. Far circle shot, blocked into the near boards. Another long shot, big rebound off a save from Forsberg. Still kept in. Another one on net, and Forsberg didn't freeze it. Tried to send it out via Armia. Now they finally pass it out. Long offensive, possession there. Possession time. CC down low next to the net. Puck is loose. Frozen at the side of the net. 15-15. 24-23 shots on goal. LA had some pushing and shoving as well. Come on, Kings, turn this around. Yeah, we're trying. Yep, go Panthers, go. Go Packers, go. Go Pack, go. All right, well, frustration setting in for the Kings here. 15-15 to go, and they need 2. Bennett to take the draw for the Panthers, near circle. Still waiting. Face-off won by Bennett. Forsling, I have no idea where the puck is because they didn't show it. I guess it was shot on net or into the netting. I don't know. Terrible camera coverage. Wait, Kings got a goal? What the hell was that? They didn't show it at all. Fiala. There's a Fiala goal. I know somebody needed a Fiala goal. What the hell was that? And what was that camera? Forsling's clearing pass went off of Fiala into the net. That's why it happened so quick. Holy crap. Oh, my goodness. It's 3-2. The Kings finally catch a break. Oh, my goodness. That was nuts. No wonder I had no idea what happened. And it happened so quick in a blink of an eye. I had no idea what happened. Our offsides on the Kings, 15-02. That was a bizarre goal. So we got, off the face-off win. Forsling goes to clear it. It hits the right skate of Fiala and goes right into the net past Tarasov near post. That was crazy. That goal was insane. Fiala, there's assist. Oh, no, it says unassisted. Yeah, that makes sense. Deflected. Yep. That's correct. Under 15 to go. They got one back via fluke goal. Still counts for a goal, though. Dumped in by Florida, swept out by the Kings at the red line. Turcotte gets it to CC, who dumps it in from the blue line. Far corner, taken behind the net. Pass to the red line. Dumped in, far circle. CC there. Sends it not out. Scooped up over the red line. Pass by Moore into behind the net. I think it's Moore, right? Yeah, Trevor Moore. All right, Florida skates it out of their own end over the red line and turns it over. Kings send it out. Kings trying to get a line change, though. Seth Jones at the red line dumps it in for Florida into the near corner. Centering pass, that was wide. A nice shot by Bennett. Maybe it was blocked, but we got the under 14 media timeout. TV thinks it's 24 all shots on goal. We'll see what NHL.com has. Off of, Fiala's skating in. All right, let's get the Bennett goal, his 11th. From Marchand. Yeah, to open the period. Wait. We need to start that over. Because watch the draw. See, Marchand got the jump. He was already... that should have been a face-off violation. And it was knocked in off the stick of Bennett. But, before the puck was dropped, he was already over the red line. You can't do that. I don't know what the Kings' defense was doing. Not much of anything. But Fiala's deflected goal off the draw. You'll see Forsling send it. It goes off of Fiala, number 22's skate, and goes right into the net. Somehow, I still don't know how. So 3-2 with just under 14 to go. Just a fluke goal, but the Kings get back within one. All right, underway again in St. Louis. 12:33 to go. Still no score. Jets, Blues. 14:29 to go in the second. Canes still up 1-0 on the Predators in Nashville. Second intermission, Mammoth and Red Wings in Detroit. Mammoth up 2-0. Last game of the night, Devils at Golden Knights. And they're showing Bobrovsky on the bench. Daniil Tarasov in net tonight. Wait, what? All right, near circle draw. Panthers. Marchand sends it behind the net to the slot. Shot. Forsberg steered it aside. Puck is behind the net. Puck loose in the far corner. Sent out by the Kings, but is this going to be icing? No. Into the far corner. Panthers skated out over the red line into the O-zone. Shot right up the middle. Blocked into the far corner. Another shot behind the net, though. Or pass. Pass into the slot. Backhander tipped over the net. Over the glass into the netting. 13-16. 24 all shots on goal. Yeah, good save by Forsberg. Yeah, that just happened before that last one up the middle. All right, Kings caught a break. They're back within one. Still have 13-16 to work with to get the equalizer. Face off near circle. Into the near boards. Doughty just clears it. Race is on. Fogle gets dumped in behind the net. Fiala has it. Sends it behind the net to Fogle. Wraparound was blocked. Puck in the far circle. Shot into the near boards. Doughty sends it behind the net. Byfield in the far corner. Can't dig it out yet, though. Byfield, now the Panthers have it, and they send it into the near circle. Picked up by Ekblad, and didn't clear it yet. Fiala kept it in. Lindell couldn't get it out. Now sent up the near boards. Doughty fails to keep it in again. And Anderson scoops it up, gets it to Drew. 12:20 to go in the third. Doughty to the blue line, and he dumps it in. Petrie in the near corner, up the near boards. Tipped ahead, over the red line. Into the slot. Pass to the near circle. Picked up by Bachfist. Pass gets away into the far corner. Drew is there. Can't clear it, though. Behind the net to Cece. Cece up the near boards. Pass to the left wing. Perry centered it and went through everybody. Missed Armia and went off the near boards. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Dumoulin blocked. Scooped up by Samoskevich and out. Now it's to Greer. Greer dumps it in. Picked up by... Actually, that's icing on Greer at 11:28. Kings will take that. Kalevra-Slevin, Panthers got this. Maybe. Good team, even without Bobrovsky in net. Good goaltending tonight from Tarasov. Oh, just missed the stick of LaFerriere. Not Armia. Armia was the other forward up on that play. Man, that would have been... Shot wide after the draw. Petrie in the near corner. Sent behind the net for the Kings to Moore. Back to the blue line. Cece. Long shot tipped high. Paddle or glove blocker save. Cece blast from the near circle. Blocked and cleared. This has got to be icing, though. It ain't a power play there, Florida. Or a penalty kill. 10:57 to go. Now, well, they didn't give the shot yet to this Kings here. I think that was high. I don't think that was on net. Nope, now they gave it to NHL.com. Pardon me. Far circle draw, kept in at the blue line. Edmondson shot wide into the near corner. Under 11 minutes remaining in the third. And the Panthers send it to the neutral zone. Edmondson picks it up in the near circle, sends it up the near boards. Behind the net, Perry can't get it. Seth Jones there. Panthers going the other way, now over center ice. Bennett in the near circle, takes it behind the LA net, puts on the brakes. Shot by Marchand from the far circle, kept in at the blue line. Brad gets it again, sends it around. Seth Jones with the puck. Blue line pass to Bennett, shot blocked. Sent behind the net to Marchand. Far circle. Another shot, gloves frozen as the puck got loose to the side of the net. I don't know if Bennett got a stick on it or not, but that should take us to under 10 media timeout. 26-25, shots on goal. Kings, but they still trail by 1, 3-2. Oh, nice. Little punch to the head while Kempe was down on the ice by Greer. No call. That was great. Hello, Daniel Barris Sports Highlight. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. All right, in the poll, 55 votes. A lot of votes. Panthers, 65% of the votes. 35% Kings. Yeah, Panthers are good at home, but Kings are good on the road. So, good game going tonight. Yeah, Kings caught a break. Fiala deflected a puck in. It was just sent off his skate on a clearing attempt by, or after a draw. Yeah, basically a clearing attempt by Forsling. Yeah, but Bennett, 10 seconds into the third, gave them a 3-1 lead from Marchand, deflection. All right, no change on the NHL scoreboard. Still no score in St. Louis. Jets, Blues. Nashville, Hurricanes still up 1-0. 10:31 to go in the second, so almost halfway through the game for that one. And let's see. Oh, yeah, where are the face-offs at? 26-23 in favor of the Kings. No penalties yet here in the third either. All right. Face-off won by the Kings. They take it behind their own net, up the near boards, and out. Red line, Moore has it, loses it into the far boards, sends it back behind their own net. Cross ice pass, they get it out over the red line. Moore lost it again, and the Kings may have been offsides at 9:34. Yeah, I think that's the call. It looks like, yep, Marchand is heading off for the Panthers. Did not see who replaced him. They're zeroing in on Reinhardt right now. All right, the Kings win the draw. Doughty sends one wide of the net into the far corner. Rebound sent behind the net. Looks like Fogle battling for it. And it's behind the net. Ekblad tried to get it. Now it's into the near corner. Fiala, near circle, lost the puck. And the Panthers go the other way and dump it in from the red line. Into the near corner. Sent to the far corner for the Panthers. Centering pass gets tipped to the blue line and out. Panthers will regroup in their own defensive end. Actually, they're going to head for a line change. Yep, looks like all 5 got changed. All right, skated over the red line. Marchand into the near circle. Pass to the center. Deflected away. Panthers keep it in to the far circle. Send it around the net to Marchand again. He dumps it in around behind the net. Far circle. Shot blocked. Kings take it out. LaFerrier passes to Armia into the far circle. Armia's backhander was wide behind the net. Cece tried to keep it in. LaFerrier, nope, now taken over. Marchand sends it up ahead to Verhaeghe. And battle for the puck on the near boards. 8 minutes to go. Kings running out of time. Got to get the equalizer soon. Up the near boards. And back to the far circle. Now finally out. Taken over by the big guy. That would be... Wait, did he go off already? At any rate, whistle at 7:43. I think the Kings were offsides again. 26-26 on the shots on goal. Yeah, 1 each in the fourth. Wait, what? Oh, in the Stanley Cup final. Okay. Yeah, we had a deflected goal by the Kings. They caught a break. Florida had a goal 10 seconds in. Whoops, play resumes. Kings send it down the length of the ice. This might be icing, and it is. Dang it. 7:29 to go. But I guess I wasn't following hockey. Forgot Tampa went to 3 straight finals as well. Oh, that's right. Florida lost and then won 2 straight. In reverse of the Chiefs. Hey, Dr. Delay. Welcome. Close game. I know. No luck on these college basketball games. They've been blowouts. All right. Battle for the puck in the near corner. The pass went out of the zone for the Kings. Edmondson. Pass to Clark. Into the near circle. He lost it, and it's sent down the length of the ice by the Panthers. They beat out the icing. They drop it to the blue line. Send it around the board. Scooped up by Bakvist behind the net. He sends it to the blue line for Mikola. And they're just skating around. Pass or shot blocked into the netting. 6:38 to go. Oh, boy. Scoring chances. Yep, the Kings have had chances. Perry hit the bar on a backhander. Edmondson, I think, hit the bar too on a deflection. Yep, they've hit the bar 3 times. They just showed the replays. They get the goal off of Fiala's skate to make it 3-2, though. That was nuts. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Dr. Delay, I did hide that person that we were talking about on the channel. I think I'm going to cancel my memberships anyways, and maybe I can refund the money that way, but whatever. All right, blue line keep in after the draw into the far corner. Drew sends it behind his own net to Anderson in the far corner, but Bennett is there. Puck is pinned. Now kept in at the blue line. Long shot, big rebound. Kings scoop it up. Fiala up the near boards. He loses the puck as he lost an edge, and I think the Kings were offsides at 6:11. Hey, Alan, welcome. Thanks for stopping in and chatting. I appreciate it. 27-26. Yeah, it was just too bizarre, too much, too soon, too, what's the word? I don't know. I'll try to stop by if you're doing Seattle Rams tomorrow. I'll be doing hockey. Maybe I can stop in during intermission. All right, sent out by the Panthers. Kings can't even get the puck. Panthers send it in again. Anderson gets moved off the puck. That's still pinned in the far corner or far boards. Finally, it's taken out by Hellenius, I think. No, that's actually Byfield. Shot was wide. Kemper, make that, what am I saying? Doughty kept it in, not Kempe. Oh, Fogle sent one to the crease, and Fiala couldn't deflect it in. Man, that should have been a goal. Brilliant pass, and just could not get the deflection. Behind the net, Doughty sends it to CC up the near boards, down the length of the ice, in front of their own net. They get it to Marchand. Marchand gets it into the far corner. And he sends it back to the blue line. 5 minutes to go. Long shot is blocked. Sent down. Oh, Kings on a breakaway. Don't score. Another blocker save. Oh, my gosh. How was that not a goal? So many chances. They just will not cash in. Offense is struggling. They had one goal in Dallas 2 nights ago, I think. They had one today, and then they got a gift goal on a deflection on a clearing pass. Just cannot buy a goal or more than one goal. All right, pass to Perry. Kopitar lost it. Perry recovers. Panthers block it and dump it in. They actually sent it in on net. And dumped in behind the net. Tried to play it to the far corner. Tarasov. Perry sends it to the near boards. Doughty tries to get there. Barely kept in by Kempe. Shot saved into the far boards. Good shot by Kempe. Far circle. Now the Panthers just get it to neutral ice. And shot blocked again by the Kings. That was Greer. Kings pass it. Carried out of their own zone. Byfield dumps it in. Falls down. Tarasov to the near boards. Deflected. And out. Dump in from the red line. Behind the net. Panthers can't get it out. Clark kept it in for the Kings. Tarasov around the net to the near boards. Fiala kept it in. Looked like he got high sticked. What's the call here? The puck went into the netting or into the crowd. Fiala's showing he got bloodied on a high stick. Let's see if there's any call here. I guess not. The question was, did this puck get deflected? Moore had a great breakaway and tried to go forehand to backhand. Oh, man. That may have caught the top of the stick, or maybe he got the glove, behind the blocker save. Man, Kings just cannot buy one. 28 up, or 28 all on the shots. Mammoth still up 2-0 on the Red Wings in Detroit. They're on just finishing up a power play. 15-17 to go. Blues get on the board, break the shutout. 1-0 over the Jets. 2:56 to go in the second. Falk with his 8th from Thomas. Hurricanes 31 seconds to go on a power play in Nashville. 1-0, even though they're out shooting the Predators 26-10. Oh, excuse me. Oh, they did get a penalty. Lundell, 2 minutes at 3:05. So the Kings get the 5-on-4 man advantage. Head to the power play. It was a high sticking of Fiala by Lundell. All right, Kings, this is the time to get the equalizer. 5-on-4 man advantage. Maybe they pull the goalie too soon. Yeah, he hit Fiala's stick, and then his blade just went up and caught Fiala in the chin. Again, penalty on Lundell. Oh yeah, the one ref saw it. There was the ref by the penalty box saw it. The ref in the far corner missed it, but better angle, closer to the action by this ref. All right, Kings need a goal. No better time to get it than on the power play. Kopitar versus Reinert in the far circle. Kings keep it in. Doughty to Kempe. At the point, Doughty. Fiala shot blocked. Out of the zone. 1-on-1. Doughty finally picks it up behind the net. To Fiala. Fiala into the O-zone. Thought the Kings were offside. I thought Kopitar was in early. Kempe in the near boards. Kopitar falls, and Florida sends it down the length of the ice on a clear. Under 2.5 to go. 120 on the man advantage for the Kings. Drop pass. Kempe has it. Pass to Kopitar. Now to Fiala. Far corner. Kempe can't dig it out. Perry keeps it in. Kopitar behind the net. Kuzmenko sends it to Kopitar. Back to the blue line for Drew Doughty. Cross-ice pass to Fiala. Doughty at the point. Kempe with the puck. Down low to Kopitar. Back to Kempe. Far circle shot. Doughty. Oh, boy, that got blocked. I don't think he got much on it. Fiala sends it around. Kopitar keeps it in. Under 40 to go on the man advantage, though. Man, they should. They did pull. They pulled Forsberg for the extra attacker. Down low, off the boards. Fiala back to the blue line for Kopitar. Near circle, Fiala shot. Blocked into the far corner, Doughty. Kuzmenko, 15 seconds to go on the power play. Doughty keeps it in, sends it into the near corner. Fiala back to Kopitar. Doughty centered. Oh, somebody broke their stick. I think it was Kempe. Fiala got a shot, and Tarasov had to dive to freeze it at 1:06. 1 second to go on the power play as the Panthers were out there for 125 to 145, depending on the player. They got a great pass to the slot, and I think Kempe shattered his stick. Yeah, he barely... That was crazy how his stick shattered. Yep, Fiala... I'm wondering if the Kings called their timeout. Yep, I think LA called their timeout. It will be 6 on... Yeah, it was... Hey... Jay LeBron, thank you. I remember that name. Yep, we briefly had a 6-on-4, but now we're back to we got 1 second left. Timeout, Los Angeles. You get 1 timeout per game. LA just used theirs. Go over some strategy for the 6-on-4 about to be 6-on-5. All right, the Kings will send out Fiala, Kempe, Perry, I assume Kopitar. Let's see who the extra attacker is. Florida has Bennett, Reinert, Jones, and Mikola. Kopitar against Bennett. Kings keep it in at the blue line. We're back to 6-on-5. Centering pass. Oh, and Florida. Oh, they didn't clear it. Doughty kept it in. Under a minute remaining. And sent down the length of the ice wide of the net for, I was going to say icing. I was going to say, they're not going to call icing? 45.1. Panthers about to score. They could, yep, on the power play. It's distinctly a possibility, no doubt about it. Almost did here. Just sent it about 2 or 3 feet wide. Maybe 2. 45.1 seconds to go. Kopitar versus Lundell. Come on, Kopitar. Got to win this. All right. What are we doing, linesman? Face off. Finally taken. Byfield in the corner. Pass to Fiala. Down low. Fiala gets it back. Fiala. Blue line. Doughty rips one. I think it was blocked. Deflected into the far boards. Panthers send it out to the red line. Scooped up by Fiala all the way back in his near circle. Sends it off the boards. Doughty sends it around. Wait, what the heck was that? Fiala. Man, I thought Fiala turned it over. Guys, go. We got 8 seconds. There's no time. What are we doing? Perry in the near circle. That's going to be it. 2-1. What the hell was Fiala doing? I guess credit the Panthers for pressuring the puck, but 3-2 final. Florida wins at home, and 2 straight losses on the road by the Kings after they had been outstanding on the road. All right, well, GG's to the Panthers. Yep, agreed, Dr. DeLay. GG's is right. Congrats to the Panthers. Kings get a short turnaround. There's the stupid plastic rats. Yeah, we don't need to see this. I don't want to see this garbage. Kings get another shot tomorrow night in Tampa to play the Lightning. Again, 6:05 live stream will begin. All right, we'll go over some final numbers. And in the poll, 65% of you were correct of the 66 votes that the Panthers would prevail. Do me a favor. If you liked the live stream, please be sure to hit the like button, or if you enjoyed it. Also consider hitting subscribe to Sinbin Stream. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, and this will help grow the channel as well. I thank you all for your support. 29-28 shots on goal. LA, they lose 3-2. 31-27 face-offs. Kings 1-for-4 power play for both teams. 27-16 hits Florida. 20-16 block shots Florida. 12-11 giveaways Los Angeles. 5-5 takeaways. Florida sweeps the 2-game series 2-0 after winning 5-2 in LA November 6th and 3-2 tonight here in Sunrise, Florida. We'll check the NHL scoreboard before we sign out for the night. Second intermission. Blues up 1-0 on the Jets. Red Wings get on the board. Finney's 8th. 2-1 Mammoth, 10:05 to go. Hurricanes still up 1-0 on the Predators, just about to the second intermission. Devils, Golden Knights tonight on TNT, True TV, HBO Max. They just did, if you have it. That's going to do it for Sinbin Stream here. We'll hope to see you tomorrow. I don't think I found any college games to do for tomorrow. I'll keep looking for Friday, but if not, doubleheader for hockey the next 2 nights. Packers Bears Saturday night. Sunday night, single NHL game, 6 or 7 o'clock to be determined. back Monday with another doubleheader involving the Kings, finally back at home. That'll do it. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for chatting. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Take care. Hope to see you soon. Until then, bye-bye.